A family for the Gita. Instructive stories from the teachings of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Once a renowned spiritual master presented his disciple with a copy of the Holy Gita. Perfect your life by studying this Bhagavad Gita every day. I shall study regularly, Maharaj. He started studying the Gita sitting inside a cave on the Vindhya hills. Dharmakshetra Kurukshetre Samavetayuyutsava Mamaka Pandavaschaiva Kima Kurvata Sanjaya. A small mouse in the cave started eating the pages of Gita every day. Oh my God, I am extremely irritated with this mouse. I will bring a kitten to stop the mischief of this mouse. The mouse went away, but the kitten started to constantly cry for milk. This would cause disturbance. In order to stop the kitten's crying, I should provide him with milk, for which I have to acquire milk. In consideration with all the problems in acquiring the milk every day, I strongly feel the need for keeping a cow. By the grace of the Lord, one kind-hearted person gifted one cow. In spite of getting the cow, still I have anxiety of maintaining this cow. The disciple built a barn with much labor and effort to make the cow stay safely and comfortably. I am finding it very difficult to maintain the cow, providing her with regular fodder and water. Moreover, I am spoiling my devotional performances while caring for this cow, so I think I need to appoint a cowherd. The cowherd took charge of maintaining the cow. But then, who was going to feed the cowherd and look after his duties regularly? After much deliberation, finally, the anxious student got married. Gradually, his family grew up. He acquired vast property, manpower, and a big palace. The student thus became an out-and-out family man, leaving aside his study of the Gita. After a long lapse of time, his spiritual master, trying to find out his disciple's whereabouts, happened to come in front of the disciple's palace. What is all these? O Master, this family I had to build up for the sake of your holy Gita. Purport. A truly Krishna conscious person should not increase the magnitude of his wants and requirements to the name of Yukta Vairagya, proper renunciation. A living entity engaged in devotional service should never consider himself to be equal in status and position with a perfectly liberated great soul. One who is engaged in devotional service, either as a sannyasi or as a grihastha, must adhere strictly to the scriptural injunction which prescribes thus: Yava nirvaha pratigraha. He should endeavor only for that much which is essentially required in favor of worshipping Sri Hari. His material activities should neither be excessive nor very scanty, as either of them leads to diversion from spiritual upliftment. Persons undertaking the rigors of celibacy, seclusion, and renunciation as their ways of living, and so staying in a secluded holy place such as a mutt, away from home for engrossing themselves in the devotional services to Lord Sri Hari, might also find themselves entangled in such a family for the sake of the Gita, in case they become enchanted with the thoughts of daily wants and requirements, thus deceiving themselves in the name of favoring devotional services to Lord Sri Hari. So an honest person must be careful. He must not fall under the clutches of illusory energy while pretending to acquire favorable objects for devotional services to Sri Hari. The material senses are always thirsty for objects of sense gratification. Pretending to attain perfection through carefully listening and adhering to myriads of injunctions from great liberated souls, Our wicked, mischievous, uncontrollable, extroverted mind, along with its propensities, endeavors to acquire gratifying objects, falsely ascribing them as favorable to devotional service to Sri Hari, while taking recourse of hypocritical diplomatic demeanors. Many of us become highly attracted to material knowledge in the name of studying scriptures or learning erudition. We become much attached to physical comfort and to our dependent wife and children through self deception of undergoing family life with a plea to observe Yukta Vairagya, proper renunciation, and offer devotional services to Lord Sri Hari simultaneously. Even after becoming a sannyasi, a brahmachari, a Krishna conscious grihastha, or a vanaprastha, many of us desire to attain material reputation and fame, and we try to lord it over everything. This will cause us utter spiritual destruction. It is therefore most essential to pray for the mercy of pure, honest devotees, constantly keeping ourselves in their uncontaminated association with complete loyalty and allegiance, and thus exposing before them all our misgivings so that we may be blessed with their inestimable guidance.